Okay guys, so I just got a little video about sit-up chafing. It's a serious issue and we want to try and reduce how much chafing you guys feel after our workouts, because you know there's going to be a few sit-ups coming up. So there's a few reasons for it. So for one, friction, but also just your technique in the sit-up. So the kipping sit-up is one version of this, where we go back and you lift your hips off the ground and then kip. So my hips are going to slam into the ground every time, where I'd prefer you to try and keep your hips on the ground the whole time and use your abs and your shoulders to help to propel you forward. So if that's you, you need to stop lifting your hips off the ground. And if you find sit-ups hard to actually keep your hips on the ground, do less reps. Okay, the next version that can actually cause a lot of friction is the scooch. So if you don't have your feet set very well on the ground, every time you do a rep, you might go backwards. And you're going to be ripping yourself up doing that. So we've got a couple of options. Option one is trying to focus on having something solid to be on the ground, using your hamstrings and actively pulling your heels into the ground. So pull your heels into the ground so you can stay on the same spot. That might not always work. So what you could do then, say you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, put your feet around it, anchor yourself in place. That's not the way I'd prefer you to do a sit-up, but it's still an okay version of it. And if it stops that happening, it's good. Okay, last one. You have a mat, but you don't know how to use it. And what I mean by that is, if you're on the mat and you're still scooching around, you're still gonna get some friction. One way that I've developed to use this is I just have my hips just off the edge of the mat, and then it keeps me in the same position as I do the sit-ups. So the goal is we don't want to be moving around as we do sit-ups. Hope it helps, guys.